Hello, and welcome to Mindfulness for Carers, where we're going to be focusing on relaxation and managing caring related burnout. I'd like to start off by simply saying out loud, caring is not easy. The responsibilities that come with seeing to the day-to-day needs of another person, whilst often managing a household and balancing work obligations and other family needs, can leave even the most cheerful and organized of individuals feeling under stress. And even if you follow the golden rules of getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, exercising, and taking time for yourself, there will still be occasions when your situation seems overwhelming. And unfortunately, more often than not, we can't change our circumstances. However, we can change how we feel about them. Prolonged high levels of stress is generally what leads one to experience burnout. Stress can have a huge impact on our day-to-day functioning, and it's important for you as carers to be aware of how you are feeling and to look out for potential signs of burnout, which can include a loss of interest in socializing or hobbies that once used to bring you pleasure. Sleep disturbances such as insomnia, so not sleeping at all, or sleeping too much. Feeling a disinterest about or hostile or angry towards those people that are closest to you, including the person that you're looking after. Feeling sad or irritable. A significant change in your appetite and or body weight. Increases in bad habits such as smoking, drinking, gambling, or making reckless choices such as driving too fast. Mood swings that can include periods of really intense anger or periods of intense sadness with excessive crying or lots of snapping at others. Or new or increased physical symptoms like rashes or allergic reactions and headaches, all of which are made worse by stress. So the causes of carer burnout will vary from situation to situation and from person to person. But I've put together the top 8 issues that are known to lead to carer burnout. I'd like to point out that this list, it's not extensive, so it won't apply to everyone. It might not apply to you in your situation. But again, it's just useful to be aware of potential signs and causes of burnout. So the first one is continuous strain. Carers often do too much in one day and might find themselves having trouble to get a break or to make time for themselves. They might also experience physical and emotional tasks that are simply exhausting. It's this constantness of caring that can leave a person unable to take care of his or her own basic needs. A lack of control. Often carers find themselves lacking the ability to fully control their situation, yet feel fully responsible for managing it. So for instance, insurance companies, doctors, your siblings, other family members often have more to say in what's happening, even though it's you, the carer, who will be carrying out these actual tasks. Grieving, ongoing grieving over losing the relationship that you once had with the person that you're looking after. This can take a hard toll on your emotional health. And this is even more difficult for spouses or those looking after somebody with dementia, having to experience all the gradual losses. Conflicting needs. Not only is there a daily struggle over meeting your own needs versus meeting someone else's needs, but there might also be family struggles over decisions that have to be made. Any family conflicts or personality clashes that were contained from the past often come out in full force when a loved one becomes ill. Isolation and loneliness. Often, the role of the carer is an isolating experience. If a loved one has mobility issues and cannot be left alone, this can seriously limit contact with other people. Sometimes the role of caring also interferes with your other relationships to such an extent that these become strained or distant. So, the cared for or your loved one's behaviors or needs. In the case of dementia, as a carer, you may experience significant distress or stress in dealing with the constant questions or, challenging behaviors associated with certain diseases. If a person needs significant physical care, like lifting or constant attention, it can also become overwhelming for a person to find the stamina to just keep going. Financial strain. Many carers often find themselves lacking the resources to get breaks, finding home help, or purchasing equipment, ideal food, etc. And the lack of appreciation. Carers work really hard to help the person looking after. And lots of the time, it goes underappreciated by family members and sometimes even the person you're looking after. Now, this can lead to a sense of futility or hopelessness. And while most carers are not doing the role to receive applause or praise, it is a hard, tiring, and challenging job. And doing this without encouragement can often leave us feeling underappreciated. Now, mindfulness has been shown to improve focus, regulate emotions, improve cognitive flexibility, and protect against stress, which makes perfect sense as to why mindfulness can help tackle burnout. By being aware of your thoughts and emotions and allowing yourself to be fully present in these without being judgmental, you are able to interrupt negative or stressful thought patterns that contribute to stress and create the inability to self-soothe during times of distress. So, in this mindfulness session, we are going to begin by looking at 2 really short exercises that you can try. You find your stress levels beginning to rise. And then this will be followed by 3 longer meditation exercises that you can use when you find yourself having that extra 10 minutes and wanting a little extra grounding. So the first exercise is called yawn and stretch. And this is a really quick relaxation technique that you can do anytime, anywhere to relax. Now, I don't know if you have ever noticed that dogs yawn when they're nervous. And there's a really good reason why they do this. Yawning triggers relaxation. So a dog will yawn to help calm themselves down during stressful situations. Who knew? A yawn forces you to take a deep breath, slowing down the breathing and exhaling fully. This directly counteracts fast, shallow breathing experienced as a symptom of stress and anxiety. Now, stretching is effective in lengthening the muscles, so the opposite of short and tense muscles. And as we know, often stress and anxiety is felt within the body. If you reflect back to the last time you felt stressed out, were your shoulders hunched? Were you clenching your jaw? There we go. So to get ready for this really simple technique, I'd like you to gently rotate your shoulders forwards and backwards and shaking out your shoulders and arms. By doing so, this will help to loosen up any tight muscles. Now, open your mouth and begin to breathe in. Open your mouth wider and wider and open the back of your throat. Feel the breathing passages opening. You might even find your ears popping. Allow the yawn to arrive as you inhale. And then complete the yawn by breathing out loudly with an audible sigh. Take a few slow, deep breaths in, breathing in and out, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Now, yawn again. And as you inhale with your mouth open wide, stretch your arms out and up to the best of your ability. Stretch your muscles as you yawn and allow your arms to drop back down to your sides as you breathe out with a sigh. Let's just take a moment to notice how much more relaxed and calm you might be feeling now, all through the simple act of having a yawn and a good stretch. Our next exercise, it's 30 seconds to relax. When you're short on time, it can be particularly challenging to make relaxation a regular part of your day. Now, you might recognize the benefits of relaxing, but still can't quite find the time to sit down and to actually practice relaxation techniques. So, one quick relaxation is this solution. This exercise, the 30-second relaxation, allows for you to practice relaxation throughout the day, even when you're busy. This exercise, as you can see in the name, only takes 30 seconds, and it can be done at any time and anywhere. Right. So we're now going to take 30 seconds to relax your body and to reduce some of that stress. If you can, stand up or otherwise shift your position. If you're sitting down, scooch your buttocks towards the edge of the chair so your back is nice and straight. Now, roll your shoulders forward and now roll them backwards. Clench your fists, holding them and releasing them. Stretch your arms out and stretch your hands open wide. And again, reaching up above your head as much as you can. Spreading the fingers wide, reaching up high. And now relax your hands and lower your arms. Now, lower your shoulders away from your ears. Easing your shoulders back slightly, letting them relax. You'll now relax your jaw by dropping your lower jaw ever so slightly, making sure that your teeth aren't touching. We'll now count silently as you breathe, inhaling, counting to 4, pausing, holding for 3, and exhaling, counting to 5. Again, that breathing pattern is inhaling 2, 3, 4, holding 1, 2, 3, exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now all you have to do is repeat that breathing pattern for about 6 cycles of breath, or approximately 30 seconds have passed. I'll leave you now to try practicing this. Remember, inhaling for a count of 4, holding for a count of 3, and exhaling for a count of 5. Great. How did that feel for you? I hope that you found yourself feeling a little bit more relaxed and that you'll be able to then use this periodically throughout your day when you notice yourself experiencing some stress. We're now moving on to our first meditation, which is called Quiet Mind. When the human body is subjected to either psychological or physical stresses, there are actual physical changes that occur that negatively impact the body. Our fight or flight response kicks in, and this is our body's way of preparing us to survive the situation. This physiological response can be harmful, though, when stress is applied continuously, and this is what often leads to burnout. So this first meditation focuses on the quieting of our busy minds, and by doing so, can help you to prevent yourself from getting caught up in negative ruminations, leading to those constant levels of stress. So to begin, assume a comfortable sitting position, one where you feel relaxed, yet entirely alert and supported. If you feel comfortable, I invite you to shut your eyes or to pick a spot on the floor or wall in front of you and to let your gaze soften. Now, take in a deep breath. Now, breathing it out, emptying your lungs entirely. And once again, take a full, deep breath in and breathing out, emptying your lungs. Throughout this exercise, I want you to focus on your breath, ensuring that you never feel it to be strained or rushed. Try to find a depth and pace of breathing that is just right for you. We want to breathe in strength and breathe out tension. Continue to breathe in your relaxing patterns, taking full deep breaths in and allowing your breathing to discover its own natural, unhurried pace. As ideas enter your mind, allow them to float away without attachments. And I invite you now to turn towards and listen to the world that exists inside you. Tune into the clattering of your mind, the constant talking to ourselves. See if you can identify patterns and habits of your mind, be it planning, scheming, calculating, judging, comparing, or worrying. Note that when your thoughts dwell on memories, we find ourselves reliving them over and over, almost like an addiction to these thoughts. And note that when your thoughts chase after the future, attempting to control time by planning and hoping, this too is like an addiction to our thoughts. I challenge you now to let yourself let all that thinking go, just for a moment. Reassure yourself that even if you quit thinking, just for a few seconds even, it will be okay. Give yourself permission to enjoy this moment without calculating what it is you could be doing instead. Encourage yourself that you deserve this time out from the hectic life that you lead and the frantic thinking that you're so accustomed to. Allow your breathing to remain unstrained. Relax your toes and feet. Now relax your ankles and knees. And now allow the muscles in your legs to relax. Your breathing now is deep and relaxing. Allow yourself to relinquish control over your fingers and hands, allowing them to lie heavy in your lap. Loosening your wrists and elbows. Relaxing your arms completely. Your breathing is so slow and peaceful. Your feet and legs are becoming heavy and warm. You note the contact between your feet and the floor. Strong, steady, relaxed. Your hands and arms are too becoming warm and even heavier. All you need to do now is simply breathe as your thoughts come and go. Focus on your breathing, letting go of tension as your body falls into a complete state of peaceful, quiet. You now unclench your jaw, relaxing all the muscles in your face, around your eyes and temple. You let go of your tongue as your jaw gently drops. Your heartbeat and breathing are serene and steady. You feel relaxed and you void your mind of all thoughts. Your abdomen is soft and warm. Your limbs heavy and warm. You can now watch your thoughts come and go like wisps of cloud in the sky. Hands warm, forehead is cool, and your breathing is deep and relaxed. You feel your breath sink lower and lower into your lungs. And as your shoulders drop, you feel your breath fill the upper part of your chest. You're relaxed and peaceful. Your breathing is deep and fulfilling. Your hands are warm and forehead cool. On your next natural exhale, empty your lungs completely. Hear the silence grow as your mind hushes. You are relaxed, calm, and centered. Your heart rate and breathing strong and steady. Take a few moments to enjoy this tranquil stillness, to appreciate the quiet. When you know it's time to leave this place, feel free to begin your return. Now take a few deep breaths in and out as you pull yourself from the state of deep relaxation. Now remember, you can return to this place of quiet anytime you wish, even if only for a few moments. Remember that this deep sense of peace is yours, accessible to only you should you wish. And as we bring this meditation practice to a close, open your eyes and bask in the goodness of this practice for the next few moments. Great. I hope that you enjoyed that meditation. The next meditation we'll jump right into, it's called a sitting meditation. And it will help you to learn to simply be and to look within yourself with mindfulness and equanimity. Allow yourself to switch from the usual mode of doing to a mode of non-doing, to a mode of simply being. So, allow your body to become still, adjusting as needed so that you're able to maintain your posture of sitting upright, alert yet relaxed for the duration of this exercise. And once done, bring your attention to the fact that you are breathing and become aware of the movement of your breath as it comes into your body and as it leaves your body. You're not manipulating the breath in any way, nor trying to change it. You're simply being aware of it and the feelings associated with it, and observing the breath deep down in your belly. Feel your abdomen as it gently expands on the in-breath and as it falls back towards your spine on the out-breath. Your job now is to be totally here in each moment, with each breath, not trying to do anything, not trying to get anywhere, simply just to be with your breath. You will find that from time to time, your mind will wander off into thoughts, fantasies, anticipations of the future or of the past, worrying memories, whatever it may be. When you notice that your attention is no longer here and no longer with your breathing, without judging yourself, return your attention back to your breath and ride the waves of your breathing, being fully conscious of the duration of each breath from moment to moment. Use your breath to help you to tune into a state of relaxed awareness and stillness. Now, as you observe your breathing, you may have found yourself from time to time becoming aware of sensations in your body. I invite you now, as you maintain awareness of your breathing, to see if it is possible to expand the field of your awareness so that it includes your body as a whole as you sit here. Scan your body from head to toe, becoming aware of all the sensations present. Be here with whatever feelings and sensations come up in any moment, and try not to judge them nor react to them. Instead, just be fully here and fully aware of whatever you're experiencing. And whenever you notice your mind has wandered off, just bringing it back to your breathing and back to your body as you sit here, not going anywhere, not doing anything, just simply being, simply sitting, moment to moment, being fully present, being fully with yourself. And now as you continue to sit here, I'd like you to again allow the field of your awareness to expand, expanding to include thoughts as they move through your mind, letting your breathing and sense of body sit in the background, and allowing the thinking process itself to be the focus of your awareness. And rather than following individual thoughts, getting caught up and fused in the content, moving from one thought to the next with carelessness, I invite you to try to simply see each thought as it comes up in your mind as a thought, to let thoughts come and go as you sit, enjoying the stillness. The challenge here is to witness your thoughts and observe them. Observe them as events occurring in the field of your consciousness, and allowing them as they come into your awareness to dissolve. Now, should you find yourself at any point being drawn into a stream of thinking, and you notice that you are no longer observing, come back to your observational self by using your breath and your sense of body to anchor you and to stabilize you in the present. Thoughts can take on any form, and they can have any content. They can be neutral or highly charged. If thoughts come up that have fear in them, then be aware of this fear and let these thoughts come and go. The same for worries, preoccupations, and so on. Regardless of the feeling that a thought might create for you, try to observe it as simply a thought, letting it be here without pursuing it or without rejecting it. And notice that from moment to moment, your thoughts will come and go. We'll now bring this meditation to an end. And I'd like you to give yourself credit for having spent this time nourishing yourself in a deep way by engaging in this state of non-doing, in this state of being, and for having intentionally made time for yourself to simply be who you are. And as we move back into the world, allow the benefits of this practice to expand into all aspects of your life. On your next natural inhale, I'd like you to open your eyes. Okay, I hope that you found that practice of simply sitting to be a pleasant experience. I know for many it might be challenging to just sit and be in a state of not doing. So well done for having engaged here today. We'll now move on to our final meditation for this session, which is the body-mind relaxation meditation. This is a passive mindfulness exercise that intends to induce a state of total mind-body relaxation. The aim is to, very simply put, sink into a very relaxed state of mind and body. So to begin, ensure that you're in a quiet area with no distractions. After all, this is your time. A time for you to totally relax and to engage in inner stillness. Take a moment to make sure that you're warm enough and that you are seated comfortably with your hands resting loosely in your lap. If you feel comfortable, closing your eyes or lower your gaze to a point in the room and let it soften. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, holding it for a moment, and then slowly exhaling. Just allow any tension to melt away as you gradually relax more and more deeply Take another long, slow, purposeful, deep breath in, holding it, and then exhale, emptying your lungs completely with the out breath. Take a third, deep, meaningful breath in. Take your time, holding it for a moment before letting it go. You can already feel yourself beginning to drift into that state of deep relaxation. Continue to breathe slowly and gently, and direct your awareness to the top of your head. Just sense or imagine a feeling of relaxation beginning to spread down from the top of your scalp, feeling the muscles in your forehead and temples relax. You're showering yourself with relaxation. Allow your eye muscles to release, your cheeks and jaw to soften, and let go of the tension found in your face. Let this peaceful feeling flow down into your neck, loosening every muscle and fiber it touches. With each breath you take, this relaxing feeling becomes deeper and warmer, working its way deep into the muscles in your shoulders, soothing and releasing them. The peaceful feeling continues to shower downwards, flowing down from your shoulders into your arms, loosening the muscles in your upper arms, forearms, hands. It's relaxing and soothing all the way down to the tips of your fingers. Now, as your body relaxes, your mind does too. And your thoughts seem to be becoming a bit lighter. You're slipping further and further into a dreamlike state of stillness and relaxation. You bring your awareness to your chest and stomach. You feel how this area of your body gently rises and falls as you breathe. The peaceful sensation flows throughout this area of your body. Again, soothing every muscle and relaxing every fiber. You can feel it releasing those last molecules of tension. You turn your attention now towards your upper back and feel this relaxing sensation flowing all the way down your spine, As it gradually works its way down your body, you feel each muscle in your back relax and unwind. You feel your entire body has become loose, limp, and relaxed. Your shoulders are dropped. Your head perhaps leaning slightly forward. Sink into this serene sensation. Give yourself permission to relax more and more deeply with each breath. You can now feel your hips relax as the peaceful feeling begins to work its way through your lower body, releasing your pelvic area, relaxing your buttocks, allowing sensation to flow through the backs and front of your thighs. Allow yourself to become immersed with the feeling of relaxation as these strong, large muscle groups become looser and more relaxed with each passing moment. These soothing feelings of relaxation now flow down through your knees, into your calves. Your ankles relax. And now your feet. You allow your entire lower body to relax completely and to allow any remaining tension from anywhere in your body to flow down and out through the tips of your toes. You are comfortable, peaceful, and relaxed. We'll now bring this practice to a close. And I invite you again to give yourself praise for engaging in this stillness, in this relaxation. And on your next natural inhale, open your eyes. I'd like to thank everyone again for coming and for engaging in this mindfulness practice as a whole. And I do hope that you found some of these techniques and exercises to be useful and something that you'll be able to integrate into your day-to-day life going forward. As always, keep an eye on the City and Hackney Care Center YouTube channel for more videos coming to you weekly.